obviously knew that too. After dropping off Ashley, I think somewhere, he goes back to the hotel and packs up all his stuff. He's looking for something and he opens a drawer. There's like a ton of, like, I'm pretty sure there was lube, there was those gummies that she was trying.
Bro. This is really Diddy incarnate, baby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's Diddy incarnate, baby. Yo, that's nutty, bruh. Word? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, you got I'm sorry, you got hit up with it, bro. Fool said domain expansion. Domain expansion. Infinite Dizzler. Oh, yeah, nah. Why? What? I reached ethereal crash where, again, you're not even mad. You're just genuinely disappointed. You're just like, how do people get to this point in their lives? I don't know. I have no clue. And I never will because, yeah, nah, I don't want any of this in my life at all. I'd prefer not to have it. It looks like it tends to corrupt people. It looks like once again for the babes, Trilly shall be attending the tea party. Because you've seen title and thumbnail, but first, tiny little backstory, just a little. Trilly gonna save the yaps for the video. But yo, lover babes, the Huns in the audience. Always gonna share love, you already know. The girly pops was putting me on to a little drama going on with a Hun named Ashley Barnes. Now, I'm gonna give it a buck with y'all. Trilly is going in pretty blind, and we know Trilly's blind, so that's stamped in. But yeah, I'm not knowing that much going on about the situation going on with the Hun. But another one of the girly pops, the Huns, named Amaya Usabiaga, made a video going over the whole situation. So of course, Trilly's gonna check it out, baby. So I ain't gonna waste no more time, of course, because we need to get into the yaps, because you know Trilly is going to yap everything. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything. Let's see what's going on with Ashley Barnes. Of course, like I said, a shout out and shed a love with the lover babes, the Hun, Miss Amaya Usabayaga. Always gonna shed a love, baby. Now we get down. We got Ashley Barnes' story explained. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link, and share the love with Hun. Like I said, she's one of the only heads I've seen, like, literally dropping just, like, you know, a whole story on this, like, especially compiled and easily, like I say all the time, conveyed to head so they can understand what's going on with the situation. So, of course, shout out her. In the original, I can't even talk ever. The original video will be down there, of course. Anyway, let's not waste no more time. Y'all know how Trilly gets down again. The yaps in store, hefty. Let's get right into it. Sheesh, actually, first. Now let's get right into it.
Hi everyone, what's up? Smile and welcome back to my channel, Ashley Barnes. Where do I even begin? Today's video, I'm going to be deep diving into everything that has been going on with Ashley Barnes and kind of all the drama, all the tea that people have been.
Let's see, my experience with Ashley Barnes part 1, and part 2 about Ashley Barnes. Yo, is this Capri? Oh my god, oh no. What happened on July 7th, Ashley Barnes incident introduction, my story with Ashley Barnes. Okay.
I'm kind of going to be explaining it in like more simple terms for y'all who are interested in learning more about the situation. It's crazy, but without further ado, let's get started. So basically the whole incident I'm going to be talking about happened on July 7th, so not too long ago at all.
2025, so about, let me see, 11 days ago.
And it was all before Paul's 1 million party. That is a pretty well-known, I think, party because a lot of influencers went to it.
Was Paul's 1 million party even fun? Who is Paul? Alright, we gotta look this up. We gotta do a little bit of research. Paul party. Let me see about this. Like Like, who's the Paul? Are we talking like Jake Paul or something like that? Like, who Paul? A Million outfit. Paul? No. 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 No way. They're not talking about Paul Too Real. They're not. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I didn't even see him up there. Oh my god, no.
And it was like kind of a huge deal. I wanted to actually start by going back a little bit into kind of her childhood, just to start like at the very beginning. So basically, Ashley Barnes is actually an adopted child. She was adopted at a young age. She's currently 17. She was born in November of 2007.
So teenage girly pop.
Her adopted father is Michael Barnes. He actually shows up in a
My dad's supporting me living in LA for the summer, even though it means he's gonna be alone. Help people every day. Wait, I help people get sober every day. Why didn't you tell me you were struggling? 813 weeks sober, 1 week sober.
A lot of Ashley's videos. There's allegations that Michael Barnes was arrested for domestic violence and drug offenses.
Oh boy, here we go.
And was listed as a sex offender, but
here we go.
Those are all alleged things, so I'm not going to say that they're completely facts. And then also in Ashley's childhood, she talks about how she was essayed at a younger age.
Oh shit, I knew it.
And so that kind of is interesting to see how that happened to her, and then in the future, as we'll soon learn, she does similar things to other people. So I also...
What? What? Wait, oh no! It always gets so bad immediately.
I'm being a viewer, know that she
time.
actually struggled with an eating disorder for a long time. And
when someone points out one of your insecurities, oh my god. Oh, how does it keep, bruh. Oh my god. So from what I'm seeing, it's getting hefty immediately. So we're going down the Zola Verne / Clara Dow. Like, yo, it's already getting terrible, bro. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure she still struggles with it now, but that is something she also openly talks about. That was kind of her childhood. I'm guessing it was really rough, especially kind of maybe some of the trauma she had to go through. She got famous on social media. She grew to over 3 million followers.
Now she has 2.7 million because of a mass unfollowing after the incidents.
Over 300 million likes on TikTok, and she basically just made relatable content. Actually, now go into this story and brace yourselves because it is a crazy one, okay? So this all happens July 7th. On July 6th, Brad Mason, who's actually friends with Ashley Barnes, Ashley flew him out July 6th.
Flew out. Here we go. This fucking clout shit, I'm so fucking tired of it, bro. This clout shit, oh shit, I'm fucking it a whole John up, but this clout shit is evil. I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. I'm fly nobody out. I'm gonna stay my ass home and go down no fucking parties. Fuck a Paul Too Real party. Niggas is crazy, bro. Yo, actually, better yet, really fuck them Paul Too Real parties, yo. Isn't Paul too worried about the huzz? Shout out Miss Coco's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Go check out her video on Paul Too Real, but like, yo, here we fucking go, bro.
Her in LA to collab before the whole party, just kind of like have a little collaboration because they've hung out before, like they're friends, and that's a known thing because they post.
Game. PV, my guy best friend. Guy best friend. Girly pop best friend. Is deaded.
Post a lot.
Transferred to my school so we can experience high school together. What? Yeah.
Together. He was flown out by her and he was gonna stay with her in the hotel room. And before this, in the past, he does talk about how like she had tried to do things with him that like he wasn't really comfortable with. So you can see that
I would imagine
that these things have happened in the past. Let's now go back to July 7th when this all went down. In this hotel room, it was Capri who is very...
What the fuck, yo, Capri, you wrapped up in this shit too? See, this is the fucking problem. Because, yo, I'm not sure if y'all peeped the game, but... I definitely have. We just covered the last vid with Miss Raquel and her fucking manager. If that nigga's still managing her, I have no fucking idea. I hope not, bro, because that nigga... that nigga... we gonna stay clear of niggas like him. Anyway... Yeah, bro. The last shit with Piper, at least in Capri, bro, they was farming, bro. It was the whole, like, apparently fucking Capri cheated, and he had the I Love Cheating shirt, all this bullshit. I'm like, bro, it's all farmed, bro. I have no clue. So what the fuck is Capri even doing here?
Very popular, too, on TikTok. He's dating Piper Raquel and...
Miss Raquel. Miss Piper Raquel, indeed.
They have a very public relationship, so it was...
Unfortunately.
Him, Brad Mason. Ashley was there also. Ashley's roommate. I think another girl too. I think it's that, yeah, 5 people in that room. So allegedly, Ashley started spraying pheromone spray. So
What the fuck?
Smell good before everybody got there, but Brad was already there, so he can account for this. Like clean.
Yo, a pheromone on the tip, I'm thinking, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Let me see this shit, bruh. I'm gonna have to pop this boy. Hold up. Okay, say no more. Okay, say no more. Pheromone sprays. Do they work and where to buy them? Do not fucking buy this shit. Pheromone sprays are perfumes that contain synthetic versions of chemicals believed to be human pheromones. Oh, like, what the fuck? Androsterone? Or fucking, I don't fucking know. Y'all know I can't grammar for shit, let alone be not a dumbass. Or copulins. These products claim to enhance your natural pheromones and boost attractiveness or libido. Okay, so she was spraying basically the fucking, she was spraying the honey packs in the air. I get it.
Cleaning the room. And this is a spray that, like, makes people want to do things, if you know what I mean. So,
yeah, honey pack spray for sure.
Weird already, right? Let's just agree on that.
Hey, this shit already. As soon as you said she was on the same type of tip, I was I was already sent. I was like, damn. Oh yeah, nah, we're way past weird.
And she also, like, was trying to convince everybody to drink and, like, take things she had.
Damn. Fuck, the Diddy route, huh? We lacing the baby oils. Shit. Yeah, fuck.
Which Brad ended up not drinking. He just took a gummy from her that he thought was inedible, ended up being not inedible. And everybody else was drinking because, like...
What the fuck was that shit? Yo, oh nah, they really lacing the eddies. What the fuck?
She was kind of peer pressuring people too, like, and obviously she was drinking and taking stuff too. Just everybody was very uncomfortable, and yeah. So at some point,
I be selling heads, bro. I don't even like drinking. Y'all already know, Trilly. I be talking about it all the time. More of the Miss Devil's Lettuce. I gotta get on that type of time. And Miss Mary Jane, she calls for my name. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't no Casey Tron though. It ain't smoked before. Actually, smoked more than she spoke. It definitely ain't that, bro. We gotta come on, deliver the slups and teas. But yeah, bro. Especially on the tip of drinking though, bro. I can't do that shit in a public setting, bro. That shit, nah. That shit is cooked. Like, bro, or better yet, like, I can't drink not at my own crib, bro. And let alone, I just don't want to do that shit in general because having a hangover is fucking terrible. Like, I'd rather green out than fucking drink. I'm gonna keep it a buckskis, but I'd rather do neither because obviously both of them are terrible and you're probably gonna throw up. But, like, yeah, nah. So, like, doing shit like this, especially you drinking, taking shots and all that shit, and you doing this on TikTok, no clue how that shit didn't get taken down. No fucking idea how that shit stayed up on the app. But, like, bro, doing this shit all like that, that's a hell nah. That's a we're not doing that.
Ashley is pulling everybody from the room.
Girly pop, we gotta come up with new ideas.
Talking to all of them individually in the bathroom. And when she pulled Brad out, he later says that she told him that she wanted to get with Capri.
Oh, where is Piper?
Who has a girlfriend. Obviously, we know he's dating Piper now.
Where is Piper?
She was telling Brad, and it's okay because his relationship with Piper is actually not real. It's only for the internet.
Honestly, like, that's like 60% fair.
Which isn't true. And also, I find this...
I don't know. I don't know. I'm at the point where, again, like, I done gone through the Lala Sadi syndrome. We've already done this. Come on, like, I have to be busting it out every time for this jazz, bro. Like, hold on. Yeah, I know how I get down. Wait. There we go. Avocado! Yeah, like, we've gone through the Lala Sadi syndrome where I cannot believe anything that comes out of anyone's mouth at this point because it's like, yo, bro, heads are just, I don't know, they're not incentivized to lie, but they kind of are at the same time because a lot of these heads, especially within this relationship, Jazz, which is the perfect example is Piper, Raquel, and Capri. Yeah, it's all the farm parasociality. Again, this is why Capri farmed the whole cheating thing because it's like, yo, if heads are going to be in an uproar, why are you cheating on Piper? And then it gets heads to like start commenting more engagement. Like, bro, I'm way past that. So it's like, yo, they may be for each other. I do not know. That is not any of my business. But what I'm going to tell you to what I am privy to on the internets, baby. Yeah, it's looking a little skinwalkery. Them avocados. Yeah, I'm not sure if they looking real or not. But anyway, off of that factor, I don't know. Their relationship could probably be real. It is most likely probably not. But I don't fucking know.
Really weird too because Ashley and Piper, I don't know if they're friends, but they've posted together before, so clearly they know each other. So it's just kind of weird that like Ashley would still want Piper's boyfriend to cheat on Piper with her, and that's just like so disgusting in my opinion. Basically,
looking snaky, definitely looking looking bad. I'll tell you that much though.
Her whole goal was to get with Capri this night. So then at one point she takes out like gummies, and these are gummies again to make people want to do things. She gave it to somebody, I think.
So we're okay. So nah, she was capping. So she said these Jones was like normal Eddies, you know, like THC or whatever, you gonna get smacked. But nah, they was actually like honey pack Jones. Like they was them type of beats.
That her hope was like that they would want to do something with her. She force fed it to like her roommate. The roommate did.
What the fuck? Oh hell nah, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Didn't want to take it, so she like took a little bite of it. And also Brad didn't want to take it, but she basically told Brad, like, and whispered in his ear, like, if you take it, like, Capri will take it and then I can get with him, so please take it so that I can.
What the fuck, bro? I'm trying to tell heads, bro. Yo, this fucking clout shit, bro. Oh, heads are crazy as hell. Heads are crazy as hell, bro. I'm staying right the fuck in the house. I don't give a shit if a nigga is a loser. I don't got no clout. I don't got, bro. Heads don't know my name, nothing, bro. This shit you gonna be on when heads know your name? Let's really talk, bro. Let's really talk about it, bro. Never, bro. What the fuck, bro? That's actually nutty as shit to tell that nigga that, bro. Here, if you take this shit, bro, don't worry, bro. Capri, he gonna want smash. The fuck, bro. See, this is where I always talk about it, where, yo, like, you have to hang around your peoples, especially the ones that have your, and them too, your peoples. But specifically, especially in jobs like this, your best interests at heart. You feel me? Because, like, yeah, it is very clear to see Ashley Hunt, and especially in this situation, directly has fucking no one's best interest at heart. Because what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we trying to force feed your one man's, in her case, her one girly pops, the fucking gummy? This shit is crazy. Then you telling to him, yo, but you gotta slam this shit because, bro, Capri, what the fuck? Yo, this shit is ridiculous. Oh my god. This shit crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Get with Capri, which so gross. Seriously.
Nah, that's fucking like, bro, that's beyond fucking nasty. I'm sure, like, I don't have to explain it. Again, we done unfortunately seen fucking shit like this on the within the slops and the teas. God damn, it's fucking disgusting, and these people never change. But anyway, like, bro, I just don't even understand. I always say it too, like, yo, you try to put yourself in heads like shoes, or try to see it from their perspective, but it never computes. I just, like, you just get to the disconnect. If these are your fucking peoples, why are you trying to force them to do something that they do not want to do? That is not what your real fucking peoples would do, your real mans would do, your real girly pops, your huns would do. Not going for that skinwalker shit.
Stop. Don't think Brad took it. Like, obviously he didn't want to. And when she tried to give it to Capri, Capri then mentions how he put it in his mouth and, like, acted like he was eating it.
Yo, I don't even got an example. Oh yeah, wait, I do. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He popped the mint. Like, he really. Nah, I would have been on the same type of tip. I'd have been like, oh. Actually, I'm not taking this shit at all. But in this case, I'm already know how Capri is on the time, and he's like. So anyway, yeah, like, bro, that shit going straight out, bro. I don't know what the fuck type of timing she's on, bro. She thinks she's Diddy or some shit.
So that Ashley would stop bothering him about it, and then, like, when no one was looking, like, he threw it behind him.
Hell yeah, that's insane. That shit getting, oh fuck, I hit the fuck out of the mic, but that shit getting tossed. Fuck.
So that, like, he didn't actually end up eating the gummy. So at this point, everybody's super uncomfortable. They're being.
Hell yeah, what the fuck else am I supposed to feel? Yo, bruh. Yo, we pulling major P. Diddy Dizzler moves. It's looking crazy right now. It's looking ridiculous, bruh. After this moment, bro, everything. See, this is, oh my god, like, this makes me yab so much, because this is the whole thing I always talk about again with PR too. Like, yo, there's gotta be someone who's gotta be like, yo, the shit we're doing is dumb as fuck. You gotta have that person in the group, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The nigga that's gonna call it out. Cause, like, bro, this is like, yo, when we be covering a John with H3 and Ethan, why shit like the button, it really stamps in why you need shit. Because this is like a fucking button moment. This is a, wait, better yet, this is a, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we gonna cut all this shit out. Shit getting way too fucking mixy. Shit getting way too goddamn, everybody career about to get destroyed. Like, hell do we got doing, bro?
pressured into doing things that they don't want to do, this, that, the other, right? So everybody's like, oh, we need to get out of here. Because also they were drinking though. Capri at one point was saying how he might need to stay in the hotel because he can't drive, he can't get home. And Ashley was like, well, you can stay, but you'll have to sleep in my bed. Like,
yo, how does this progressively get more worse? It always does, bro. What? Yo, listen, I know you can't get home. I know you done drunk too much because y'all was trying to get everybody popped and lit on the type of time. And don't worry, the gummies, we ain't even gonna talk about those. But listen, I got it. If you need somewhere to stay, it could be right next to me though in the covers. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I tell you, man, I'm so tired of these people. I mean it. I do. Why? It doesn't make any sense. This clout John, bro, like I was just saying earlier, it is truly corrupted and rotted heads, bro. It truly has. And the saddest part is that every time, it's from the young ages, too. The teenage influencer girly pops, just the teenage influencers in general. This is the type of tip we're on at 17. I always blame clout. I will. Because that's what it is. The clout. The money. The validation. The gratification. The glaze. So freaking stupid.
Kind of like blackmailing. They all want to leave. They don't want to be there. At some point, Ashley actually goes to the bathroom and changes into super revealing clothes, obviously on purpose.
What the fuck? Yo, she's really... What the fuck is...
Very bad. Very bad situation. And everybody's just super confused. They start playing Truth or Dare, but they're all dares.
What the fuck? Bro, this shit... Yo, this shit, bro, this plot line is so insane. There's no way.
And this was Ashley's idea. Are we surprised? No, we're not surprised.
Of course not.
So Ashley's like, oh, we should play Truth or Dare. And then she basically starts daring everybody to like make out with each other. No.
Yo, she's really trying to pull a fucking Diddy freak off right now. I need y'all to understand this is some wild shit right now.
No one wants to make out with each other. When it's her turn.
Of course not, because that's fucking weird. Yo, like, yo, are we supposed to be homies? Why the fuck we all trying? You means? Nah, bro, this ain't looking like the Dizzler.
Turn to like have a dare. Everybody dares her to make out with her roommate. Obviously they thought that she wouldn't do it. It was just because like she was asking everybody to do that.
Yeah, so you gotta flip it back on her like Uno reverse. Okay, where you want us to do this, John? Try this out though. Oh, it's looking mixy then. Oh man, now you gotta draw 4. I bet you don't want to. Like,
so they were like, we'll ask her to do it too. I don't know. It was like a joke. They didn't think it would actually happen. The roommate didn't want to kiss Ashley, but Ashley grabs the roommate and like force makes out with her. And then
oh, she wanted to. Yeah, man, bro. Bro, what is going on? No, I'm not liking any of this. I never have. I never will. What? Yo, she just like, bro, she is the freakiest frog. Like, bro, she is a freaky frog, bro. This is crazy right now.
And when the roommate like pushes away, like Ashley like grabs her again and like makes out with her, which is just, that's sexual assault. So
like, yeah, like that's blatant, like at the bare minimum that's blatant sexual harassment. Like, I'm not going like, what the fuck is going on here?
So obviously you can't do that because there's no consent, but I feel really bad for that roommate. The roommate ended up getting out by taking Uber home, and at this point Ashley still wants to get with Capri. Obviously she's not in the right headspace, but still there's no
I think we've been peep game on that. Yo, like, what? Bro, her head is not, bro. run her head thinking about a lot of jumps right now. I'm not gonna hold you like.
No excuse for this because there just isn't, you know. Keeps forcing herself onto Capri. Capri does not want to do anything. Obviously, he's dating Piper, and he repeatedly says like, "I love my."
I'm going to fuck home, bro. Yo, there's nigga, I'm not even popping out this shit in the first place, bro. What the
girlfriend,
fuck?
like, I love my girlfriend. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Hell
I don't want to do anything with you. I have a girlfriend and I love her. Like, you know, so sad. Obviously he was in a bad situation. Brad's also confused. But then everybody ends up leaving. But Brad is staying in the hotel with Ashley. So like all his stuff are there, and like that's where he's staying. Everybody gets out, but he's still.
I'm going to get my shit and I'm going home. What the fuck, bro? Like this shit crazy. I'm looking at Ashley like, yo, you really gotta calm the fuck down.
There and
like,
then
what the hell?
Pretends to fall asleep, right? Ashley keeps like talking to him, being like, oh, like, why am I not good enough for you? Like, do I need to lose?
Yo, you just tried to. What? Oh my god. There's no way. Bruh. Yo. I need y'all to understand. I'm gonna call it out every time, and I will not be falling for this psyop. I will not be falling for this psyop. The victim complex, the cry bullying, the never taking accountability, not for Trilly, baby. I'm not falling for it. Of course, within that, can Trilly see the sentiment and, you know what I'm saying, feel sympathy and empathy for people? Of course, fuck do I look like soy dubs? Trust me, I learned empathy at the age of 5 like everyone else, unlike his dumbass. Anyway, sliding off of that, yeah, what does she mean she's not good enough and all that? Hun, did you not just try to almost fucking force these heads to take these gummies? What the fuck is going on? This shit is ridiculous. You got motherfuckers playing truth or dare, bro. They clearly looking uncomfortable. You supposed to be your man, bro. You sitting there smiling like ear to ear. Yo, they literally hit her with the Uno reverse card. You're eager to get down with your hun. This crazy. Oh my god, this is wild, bro. This is hilarious. Nah, this is not funny, but this is hilarious. Like, yo, it be the levels of, oh my god, it be the levels of just obfuscating every jump off of themselves. Oh, bro. It be killing me, son. It be killing me. Let's keep going.
Wait, are my boobs not big enough? Like, why don't you like me? Brad's like, well, there's nothing wrong with you. I just don't like you. Like, this is obviously a bad situation. Like, I don't want to do anything with you.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry, hun. Like, listen, your personality is black. It's boxed. I'm sorry, like, yo, and y'all know what I say. If your personality is black, hun, it doesn't matter how good you look, baby. You could be pretty as fuck. And I mean, all the huns and leather babes and girly pops are anyway, so all love to y'all. I already know. Trilly the pander, but it's true. They know how we get down. Trilly's biased. But yeah, nah, I don't give a shit though, like, or a fuck, or anything. If your personality sucks, heart black, you're ugly as hell. It's just simple. It really is. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, face card is excellent. You got a little peas, you're a little well endowed, little rumskis is nice. But how long can we stare at this? How long can we admire it before, frankly enough, you're just bored? Like, we gotta conversate, hun, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go back and forth, really gel with each other, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of beats that we're really on. So, yeah, I'm like, bro, if we talking in the perspective of the roommate, especially, I'm like, bro, hun, your personality a little crazy. Like, this chunk gotta, it means, like, it's looking, bro, it's looking hefty.
Friends. So, you know, Brad's just like, oh my god, like, I don't know what to do. Brad starts like doing stuff to herself, like inappropriate stuff, while she's laying like next to him in bed, and he's just,
oh, what? Bro, this is nah, I'm sorry, bro. They gonna say fake reacts, but I'm just yo, this is the perfect example of what I be talking about. Literally, it gets worse every time within the new information learned in the video. Like, it seriously does. Now she's sitting over here getting the jalooper, very pleasurable, right next to the ball. Oh my god.
just like acting like he's asleep, like, just bad situation.
You're telling me, hon.
Bad everything. He ends up then waking up the next day at 2 p.m. So, and he thinks that that's because of what he took. So what he took like made him just kind of like black out. I don't know, because he doesn't remember, but maybe stuff did go down after he like kind of lost consciousness, I guess. Like, maybe things happened that he just doesn't know about because he can't.
It would have to be substantiated. You already know how we go. It's innocent until proven guilty. But I'll just keep it a excuse. I would not be surprised after the patterns of behavior Miss Ashley has shown so far.
Can't remember them, but for all he knows, he just fell asleep and then woke up at 2 the next day. So that's what we're gonna go with. Everybody's texting him like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Because everybody else had left and they were in the situation too. So they're like, "Are you okay? Like, what happened?" And so he tells them what happened. Obviously horrible. And they're like, "You need to get out. Like, you can't stay another night there." And
Hell nah, you cannot. That's a big bounce out with that.
he obviously knew that too. After dropping off Ashley, I think somewhere, he goes back to the hotel and packs up all his stuff. He's looking for something and he opens a drawer. There's like a ton of, like, I'm pretty sure there was lube, there was those gummies that she was trying.
Bro. This is really Diddy incarnate, baby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's Diddy incarnate, baby. Yo, that's nutty, bruh. Word? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, you got I'm sorry, you got hit up with it, bro. Fool said domain expansion. Domain expansion. Infinite Dizzler. Oh, yeah, nah. Why? What? I reached ethereal crash where, again, you're not even mad. You're just genuinely disappointed. You're just like, how do people get to this point in their lives? I don't know. I have no clue. And I never will because, yeah, nah, I don't want any of this in my life at all. I'd prefer not to have it. It looks like it tends to corrupt people.
Force into people. There's like vibrators. There's a Mormon book, which weird. To people. There's like vibrators. There's a
Oh, not the fluffy handcuffs. Oh.
Mormon book, which weird. And then there's handcuffs, but they're like fluffy handcuffs, so we can kind of think about what that is for. And obviously there was like shots of alcohol too, because that she had. He wrote Ashley's dad and was like, "Oh, all this happened. I can't stay with her." And he was like, "Oh, I understand that." And I'm gonna read the texts. He like posted the texts between Ashley's dad and him after all this happened. And it's just kind of, this is something that's really crazy to me because Ashley's dad is almost like validating why Ashley did this and like basically saying that it's okay that she did that because she.
Yeah, this is not okay in any sort of fashion, in no regard. What the fuck is going on here? This is quite literally like P Diddy Dizzler protege type of shit. Like I don't think heads really fucking understand right now.
Struggling
like,
so much. That's kind of like, to me, a bad father figure. Like if you know that you're.
Yeah, very. Like this is not something. In no fucking world, in no regard, once more, should you be encouraging any type of P Diddy fucking Dizzler, P Diddy slip and slide fucking actions. Yeah, we have to immediately condemn the shit out of those. Like, yeah, bro, nah. This shit is done.
Daughter's struggling. Clearly he knew beforehand. Why would you let her be alone with all these people? Like, I just think that's bad parenting, personally. It's not okay, period, and there's no excuse for that, you know? But he basically said, "Please, as a friend, can you give Ashley a break, a second chance?
Nah, I can't.
We all make mistakes."
Nah, this is way past mistakes. Like, mistakes is, man, fucked up, did some hypocritical shit. Okay, listen, I'ma change, do better as a person. That's a mistake. This is like, again. Like, this is Dizzler timing. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Especially when tequila's involved. Like, she's flying to New Jersey. She needs family and friends to begin a sober life.
I would agree, but, like, I feel like these people should have definitely been more involved in her life as just the beginning. This is something I say all the time. You gotta keep your peoples close, man. The people that have your best interests at heart, you need to be around them. Fuck all this clout shit. Fuck them heads that will say they're your friends. They not your friends, bro. This shit is all for the combining of audiences. It's all for to grow they fucking numbers, bro. Fuck all that, John, bro.
She plans to return to LA on Saturday and finish her class. Please pray for her and thank you for your friendship. And basically just being like, oh, because she was having a hard time, it's okay. And she ended up going home to New Jersey.
Nah, see, this is the shit I be talking about again, like victim complex, cry bully shit. Just because, again, like she was going through some Jones, whether it be mentally or just like hard struggle, just in life in general, that does not absolve her from doing shit again, like what she was doing. Nah, fuck that. Again, we would want her to be in a better standing, especially mentally, but like, yo. Hello? She was trying to get fucking Capri to take that gummy. He had to do the take and spit method. What are we doing right now? We can't just ignore that because Hun was in a hard mental space, going through a hard time. We can't just say, okay, well, fuck it, Capri will be alright. What the hell? No, we can't. Because then it's like, okay, if she's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, condemned for these actions and told like these are bad, what's stopping her from continuing to do these in the future? Especially if no consequences are attributed to this. What? Nah, some of y'all gotta be... Wake the fuck up. Nope.
She flew back to New Jersey and she was in rehab for 3 days and then flew back for Paul's party. Since then, a lot of people have been coming out about their experiences with Ashley, and a lot of people have like similar things that have happened. So clearly, like this isn't the first time that has happened. It's like a regular thing. And Brad was talking to Ashley the day afterwards and like telling her everything that happened. She confessed to him that she was actually struggling with an addiction to Adderall and also substance
Holy shit.
abuse. And basically, for anyone who doesn't know what Adderall is an ADHD med. It basically is like, it's not
It's an upper. Yeah, like it's supposed to make you more like attentive and be able to focus. Again, especially if you have ADHD and things and such like that. Because usually if you got ADHD, you can't really focus on like shit that is boring. Like you see this, a lot of people talk about this shit all the time, especially in school. Like, bro, the teacher's talking up at the fucking board or whatever, and you can't pay attention to that shit. Trust me, I feel it is fucking boring as hell. But yeah, please get a diploma, by the way, because like, holy shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, please just fucking get a diploma. Like, some heads won't even finish high school, bro. This shit is getting ridiculous as hell. But like, yeah, get a diploma. Anyway, off of that, John, yeah. But it usually makes you like more like up. Y'all already know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? You take an energy drink or some jazz like that or whatever, you're gonna feel more up and attentive. Like, yeah, it's the same thing.
Over-the-counter drug, like it has to be prescribed, and it is a stimulant, and basically you can lose your hunger from it. It's very illegal to, you know, use Adderall is like over what you're supposed to. So obviously, so she was like addicted to drugs basically. It's very unfortunate because I can see how that might be correlated to her eating disorder. But also again, like I can just kind of see how like with so many followers and probably a lot of hate coming her way. I mean, not an excuse, but I can see how she is probably struggling with a lot of internal problems she's having. Not an excuse again.
Again, it's like, this is why I keep saying, like, especially on the content creation tip, you have to have that separation to where like, yo, you need people in your real life to give you that validation, gratification, to basically give you that glaze up. But not even in that sense, you need those people in your real life to tell you that like, yeah, they're proud of you and all that type of beat. Because if you seek that type of attention from people online, and especially you're so used to that, and the only thing you've been used to was getting that validation, Miss Dow. Anyway, off of that, right? You're so used to getting that junk. When you finally mess up and do a bad, it just sends you in a spiral because you don't know how to handle it. You've only dealt with positivity and people giving you that your whole entire junk. So now that it's falling apart and it's crumbling, it's just keeping going down further. And then depending on how some people cope with things like this, could lead to potential drug abuse, depression, doing things that is severely not okay, and or trying to convince your friends to fucking really bad. And like I said, again, we can feel sympathy for Hun for all of these things because we don't want nobody to be in a bad mental space. We definitely don't want people addicted to drugs. We don't want people just doing bad in general. We want to spread the love, positivity, but at the same time to that, obviously wanting to get her help. Clearly, that other shit is not okay, and I cannot pass over that. That shit is crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
But it is a horrible situation. After Brad made like his storytime videos, Capri made videos, which ended up actually getting him banned from TikTok, which is insane to me because
that was the shit that got him banned?
Just trying to talk about something that was vulnerable to him, and then that just got him banned from TikTok. It's just so horrible to think about that, you know? He basically was just saying how, like, she tried pressuring him into doing things when he didn't want to, stuff like that. Basically what Brad was saying that happened. I'm sorry to anybody who was here, but yeah, it totally sucks. A lot of people have spoke out, but I bet there's even more people who haven't yet, just out of fear, you know, hate. It's kind of cool that people are speaking out about it, because it is like getting essayed, and like having an experience like that is not that, like, it's not something a lot of people like talking about.
Yeah, no, of course, it's very traumatic, and that's what I was saying, especially like relating back to this, like seeing things on the internet, like within the H3 drama, obviously when Miss Mike and Kate, you know, well, Mr. Mike and Kate, my dumbass. Anyway, when Kate was talking about her whole story with the whole like child bride thing, like, yo, things like that really stick. Like, yo, these traumatic situations, you obviously do want to help people and support people. That's why I was so pissed. Fucking Yoko, she want to give 1,000 to fucking Casey Tron, but yeah, in no way, in no means could she help Kate. So like in this situation too, it's like, yeah, you want to see people get like help and all that type of be like no cap, especially on a factor if they're being wrong. But on this tip, like, yo, it may be like hard to come out about like these traumatic situations, and obviously, like, you know what I'm saying, you're very, very brave if you do speak about this, especially because it brings awareness to, you know, situations like this, so they obviously could be brought to justice and more stories could be brought out and things like that. It's just, again, on the tip of Miss Ashley here. Oh man, it just looks so bad.
Like making themselves vulnerable, and also, you know, protecting other people, other influencers, and people in the future from having an experience similar to theirs with Ashley. Obviously, she had a bad childhood, got essayed herself, but it's not an excuse for essaying other people.
Correctamundo. Like, again, we can feel sympathy for her on that factor. Would definitely not want that shit to happen to any fucking Huns, because, yo, these fucking weird ass EDP ass, these niggas, they gonna rot for sure. But when that factor, yeah, that in no means, again, absolves her from her doing it herself. Like, you know, that's no way to deal with dramatic situations like that. Again, I think, in my personal opinion, and obviously I cannot speak from that because, duh, am I an SA survivor? No. But I think it would be better, more or less, to, like, you know what I'm saying, share your story, bring awareness to this, John. So obviously it could, like I just came off of saying, be more aware to people, like, yo, these heads need to be brought to justice, and these stories, like, need to be heard, because, yo, there's a lot of fucking weird niggas out there, and that's obviously, even in this case, not even just for the bros on that tip, but for some of the girly pops, if you look at hefty, like, I mean, I even referenced it before, the whole Zola Verne shit.
Well, and at such a young age, I think it also kind of like represents how fame can like mess with people negatively. So that's also like something that I think,
I tell her this every fucking day, and I'll keep saying that shit, yo. That cloud shit
is kind of something to take out of this story, because especially at the young age of 17 to be doing all these things, it maybe is partially because of all the hate that she's gotten, all this stuff she's had to go through. And I personally think that if this is where you are, you shouldn't be an influencer, because Ashley,
I 100% agree. Again, like, it's just not going to be good for your mental, and obviously in this situation it clearly shows. It's definitely not doing any better for her.
Even to me, for a long time, was a very big person I looked up to, and I don't think little kids should be looking up to somebody like that, but that's my personal experience. That's everything that's out about her. I don't know what will happen. Maybe I'll make a part 2 at some point. But that was kind of like a summary of all the tea, all the juicy stuff that has happened.
The tea party
With Ashley Barnes. Actually insane to me. I would have never expected something like that from someone.
Nah, honestly, like, when I had at first seen this and seen like some of the Huns, obviously in the audience, again, shout out to love. But, like, you know what I'm saying, talk about this, I didn't think it was going to be this crazy and deep. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, y'all see my John constantly. I'm in this shit like,
One that I personally looked up to. Goes to show how you don't always see everything from the surface.
Ding, 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 ding. I guess I'll end it off with this, John, too. What do I say every single time, damn near in every video? Yo, you can have a favorite content creator, YouTuber, streamer, TikToker, whatever it may be. You can idol, singer, yada yada. But you can't just fully glaze and idolize these heads and think that they are gods and can do no wrong, because I will be breaking that fourth wall for you. There is no such thing as a perfect human, and there never fucking will be, because every person on this earth has their own individual flaws, and they, frankly, I mean, well, depending on what those flaws may be or whatever, some heads can change them and fix them, whether they be like insecurities like that, and even within insecurities, like, I say all the time, yo, you can only min-max your build. So, like, you gotta work with what you got. You can only be the best version of yourself, because you're not gonna be nobody else. But anyway, even back to that, yeah, you can't idolize heads, bro, because you're only seeing what they put out on the internet, and whether that John be just like heads on their Instagrams all the time, posting only the good and best moments, or even with some heads posting the bad moments, like, and you're seeing, I guess you could say, the worst parts of their life. Shit, going soy dubs, best example. But like, even within seeing all that, yeah, like, you can't glaze these heads up, because whatever you're not seeing nothing that's behind the camera. You don't know how that dynamic truly is. It could be the worst shit you ever seen, yet you're glazing it up as if it's the best shit you've ever seen. That in the water. Look at the content. You could like the content creator. You could be very much entertained by the content. But to think that they are the perfect person and or living the perfect lifestyles, incorrect. Wrong.
And there's always things behind closed doors that we don't know about, so you can't fully trust
Ding, 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 ding,
everything
ding.
you see online. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I ain't gonna lie. Share the love, baby. No cap. Y'all know we get down. Of course, shout out the Hun, Miss Amaya Usibiaga. You already know. Hun really got down in this video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, she compiled it really good. Like, generally, like, this was a fire commentary video. Like, if more stuff does come out about this, definitely go into her to watch this boy again, because we need to shit the love, baby. Oh my god, truly the panderer? Nah. We've been showing the love forever for a lot of heads, and some heads we haven't, because but definitely for Hun, go share love with her again. You already know. We got the Ashley Barnes story explained. Of course, if you guys do, like I said, want to watch the OG video from Hun, down in the description, first link, share the love. Last but not least, final opinions and conjecture, and I'm gonna keep it ever so short and sweet. Yeah, main overall thing for Miss Ashley Barnes, I could understand she has been through some very traumatic things in her life. Hun definitely has, whether it be the potential essay that happened to her, from her father or whoever it may have been. But within that, like, people, I guess, hating her online, and that obviously doing a toll on her mental and all that type of piece. Like, we can feel sympathy. Again, let's share the love. We want to see everybody doing well and all that type of beat. And everybody prospering and, being able to be the best version of themselves. But within all that, again, I can't just rose tint it. I can't just look past Hun doing things like, especially with, the Brad guy and Capri and all that, and like trying to get them to take these gummies, which you didn't even tell them. They're like, like, basically honey pack Jones. I'm just using honey pack, but basically they're like the things to up your sex drive. Let's be honest here, like, But like, not even like telling them that, John, and then trying to get them to play truth or dare, and they're uncomfortable with the dares, and then she's taking her roommate, girly pop, or her friend or Hun or whatever, and basically sexually harassing her by like force kissing her or whatever. It's like, yo, that's really bad stuff that needs to be condemned, frankly, and genuine criticism will be served for that stuff, because we have to keep it fair. It's bad. Again, terrible to see what happened to Hun, at least in her past, but for her to respond with all that stuff, to be doing it herself, basically, I mean, that's no way, right? And I'm sure a good amount of people are going to agree with that. At least that's what Trilly's opinion is. So if you do agree with that, I mean, I guess we're aligned in that. But yeah, other than that, though, I don't know. Again, if more stuff does come out about Hun, we will be checking it out from Miss Amaya. But other than that, again, I will be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.